Welcome to American Black Journal. I'm Jennifer White, sitting in for Stephen Henderson. This is a monumental year for the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History. The museum was founded 50 years ago, and the anniversary celebration kicks into high gear at this year's African World Festival. The event takes place on the grounds of the museum over the weekend of August 14th. Each year, more than 150,000 people take part in this celebration of African culture. The festival features music, art, food, and fashion. There are some very special activities planned this year, including a 5K race and a Detroit-themed fashion show. Here to fill us in are members of the festival's planning team. Njia Kai is the festival director, Stephen Singleton is coordinator of the race, and Piper Carter is managing the fashion show. Welcome to American Black Journal.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. I want to start with you, Njia. Tell me about what we can expect this year. When people show up at the museum, what are they going to see?
Well, they're going to see another great year at the Wright Museum. We spread out across all the green spaces there and down the street with about 120 vendors in our marketplace with food from the Caribbean, from African America, as well as from the continent of Africa. We have a main stage that's jam-packed with music from all around the world, and of course, close here at home, we present a lot of local performers, as well as there's a big children's area, there's an area for teens, there's an area for the elders. We really try to provide a panoramic view and a sample of African culture and traditions, as well as contemporary arts.
A little bit of something for everybody to take advantage of.
Yeah, try to reflect the museum's mission in the festival each year and give our audience an opportunity to enjoy the various flavors and colors and styles and rhythms of the culture that obviously is all over the world.
How does it feel to kick off the museum's 50th anniversary? I mean, to really drive that celebration with the festival? Well,
I can admit that I was here in Detroit when the museum was founded, and so it's exciting now to know that the museum has survived and thrived over these 50 years, and we've chosen the theme of Shining as We Rise for the festival this year to reflect the golden anniversary of the Wright Museum, and also our vision of the future, where we see our young people carrying the museum and the festival forward into the future at least another 50 years.
Now, Piper, part of the celebration is a festival, rather a fashion show. And are you featuring Detroit-based designers and models? What will that fashion show look like?
So basically, Detroit Rocks the Runway is the vision of Njia Kai. And so what I do is act as the hands to make that vision come true. So we actually have 12 designers that are all from Detroit.
Wow.
And I've actually brought something from one of the designers so you guys can get a little sample of what you'll see. So
beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everything from all the designers is handmade, and everything is actually being made as we speak. So
you've got a week left.
yeah, and that's wonderful. And everything will be on sale.
Okay.
The following day. So you'll come Saturday, which is the 15th, at 9 p.m. You'll see a wonderful show with dance as well as fashion, and it will be reflective of 50 years to pay homage and honor to Detroit style through African culture and hip hop. And we have Mama Soul, who is going to be our featured artist from Flint. And we have a wonderful team that is backing us and supporting us.
How did you identify the designers to use in the fashion show?
Well, what we did is, we did a mix of designers that have been a part of the fashion show. So we wanted to make sure that we connect the dots, because we do practice our African culture of respecting our history and where we come from. And so we have half of the designers are designers that have been a part, like Sanyika, and then we did a call out to new designers, young designers, and not so young. And so this piece that I just showed you is Visual Noise, which is Dawn Smith, and she's actually an elder that is designing wonderful clothing for all ages. And we really wanted to show designers that have clothing for the community that's reflective of who Detroit is. So all shapes and sizes and ages, because it's a family festival. So it's a professional show that is showing the beauty of all of who we are.
Now, Njia, you mentioned some of the incredible food I know that's going to be at the festival, and there will be an opportunity for people to maybe work off some of that food in advance of enjoying it. There's a 5K race, Stephen. Tell us about that. You're organizing that race.
Well, I'm organizing the race because I felt that it was very important for the community to be healthy. And one way of being healthy and staying healthy is through walking and running. So as the race director, I decided it would be a good opportunity to join in the African World Festival and allow a one mile fun run walk and a 5K fun run walk. And I believe that because I visited the museum 50 years ago, my brother Richard, who was a very good friend of Dr. Wright, he wanted us to be involved in the community, and he wanted us to understand our African heritage and our African American heritage. And one of the ways by doing that is it was keeping us involved. And he stayed involved, and I wanted to do the same thing. So for 50 years, I said a race should be done.
Now, I think for people hearing 5K race, that might sound a little daunting for a first time, but we were talking a little bit a moment ago, and you were saying, well, you can walk it, or you can do a combination of walk and run. So you don't have to be in incredible shape to participate in this
Not
race.
at all. This is just for family, community, and unity. And this is what the theme of Black culture is all about, unity. And so coming out, being able to walk a mile or run a mile and then be involved with community and the area is fantastic. You know, I really were very thankful because of the amount of people that have called in and asked about the running, as well as we had New Balance, who was going to be a sponsor, the police chief of Wayne State University, the president and vice president, and Commander Betterson, as well as the Detroit Police Department, were all supportive in getting this race set up.
And this also works as a fundraiser for the museum, is that correct?
Yes, actually, my portion of it is all the proceeds will go to the children's program within the museum. My brother was a big, Richard Singleton was a very big supporter of children and the efforts that we need to enrich the children with understanding and education. Well, that's the reason why I'm here and supporting that opportunity.
Njia, when you think about your vision for this festival and how you'd like to see it continue to expand and develop, what do you see moving forward?
Well, we hope to continue to expand on the opportunity to introduce our community to the African world. And that's a panoramic view of African descended folks in all places of the globe. So we hope to bring in more international performers, more international installations and interactives, and we also want to explore the science and technologies that we are involved in and have those more present with some hands-on interactive activities at the festival.
And when you think about the audience for the festival, it's not just for African American people or people from the African diaspora. Is this an opportunity also to maybe give other people some insight into our culture and history?
Well, this is another of the great major public events here in Detroit, and as we know, all these major public events are open to everyone. So we hope that we've moved past the notion that something that's called an African or Black event that's held in public spaces are not welcoming all people. We are now in the center of Midtown, in the center of the cultural district of our city, and we certainly hope that everyone will see this as an opportunity to come and explore, experience, taste, and enjoy the various flavors of art and music and food and fashion that will be present there. Something for everybody, all ages. It's all free, 11 to 11 each day, Friday through Sunday, August 14th through 16th, and absolutely we welcome all.
Now, Piper, when it comes to that fashion piece, why do you think that's an important piece to include in this festival? What does fashion tell us about our culture?
Well, first of all, fashion is a language. And so there's lots of speech being had in the patterns as well as the cuts, but it's also an opportunity for entrepreneurship, and it's also an opportunity for people to support local designers, and that's really important in terms of our local economy.
And in terms of the models who we'll see,
Yes.
how did you recruit those people? Are there people from the community, or?
Yes, it's people from the community, professional models. It's a mix, and it's really important that we represent all of who we are. So there's stuff for the guys as well. There's stuff for our elders, and like I said, there's all shapes and you know, all of the beauty of who and what we are is going to be represented, and that's really important for us when we're sharing our culture.
Njia, if people want to learn more about the festival, understand how the activities are laid out over the weekend, where should they go?
They can go to the Wright Museum's website and click on African World Festival and find the information there. They can call our office at the Wright Museum and just ask for the African World Festival office, and they can also go to our website at awfdetroit.com.
And is there still time for people to sign up for the race?
Most definitely. You can sign up even on race day, so I encourage everyone to come out and join us. It's a family affair.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Njia, Piper, Stephen, and take this opportunity to check out the festival that's coming up.